Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to Tailor Made Beauty by Kris. Today I'm going to be doing an eye makeup look using the Violet Voss HG Pro palette. That stands for Holy Grail. This palette sells for $45. You can get it at Sephora or at Violet Voss's website. And it has 20 colors. There are 10 mattes and 10 shimmers. I believe I got this in one of my subscription boxes, and as part of my program to use a palette and only one palette for at least 3 days and maybe up to a week, I am now going to be doing day 4 in this palette. So we're going to figure out a look together. I am going to go ahead and swatch these for you. I have found them to have really good color payout and easy to blend. So you can see that this has a wide variety of looks that you could put together in this palette. Anything from a simple neutral look to using some of those, the reds and the cranberries to making bolder look. Today I am going to start by building my crease, and I'm going to use, I'm going to go between Bestie and Are You Kidding Me? I find that a combination of those two is a really nice crease shade for me. Again, using a wiper motion just to build that color up on the bone. So starting sort of at the actual crease and going up from there to open up my eyes, give the illusion that that they're a little more lifted. Again, you don't have to have this palette to achieve this look. Go ahead and look through your stash. These are pretty common colors, nothing terribly unique in this palette. So if you like the look, but don't feel like spending the money for a new palette, then by all means, like I said, shop your stash, find something that's similar. And today I am using, this is, I believe this is an IT Cosmetics brush that I'm using here in my crease, but just kind of a bigger, somewhat dense brush for putting down this color. And now I get to decide what fun are we going to have today with these other colors. Let's do a little bit of toffee in the center. And I have an e.l.f. rounded shadow brush here. So I'm going to pick up toffee, tap it off, and I'm patting it in the center of my lid from the crease down to the lash line. And that is a really great coppery color to that. A really warm, bright shade. Okay. So just in the center. On the outer corner, I'm taking a Sigma E56. This is a shader brush. So you can see it's small, a little bit long, because I don't want this, whatever color I pick for out there, to go everywhere. I really want to control it. So it's a smaller brush. You know, when you compare it to what I did my crease with, to what I'm doing that with, there's a big difference in those brushes. And I think I'm going to go into glamping for the outer third. So I'm just picking that up. And here on the outer third, again, packing in the color from the crease down to my lash line. And I will blend this all out later. Pick up a little bit more. All right, and do the same on the other side. Since I am right-handed, it's so much easier to do the left side because my hand's not in the way of the mirror. You guys have that? I guess if you're right-handed or left-handed. All right, and I want to go ahead and blend that just to see kind of what I'm dealing with here. So I'm going to start in small circular motions on that darker color and then just pull it into the crease area. Do the same on this side. Okay. I like how that's coming out. Now for the inner part of my lid, I'm just going to use my pinky, and what will I pick up? I'm going to go in with Cool Beans. It's a lighter color. Okay, just getting on my pinky and doing the inner part of my lid, blending it into that middle color. Okay. And I'm going to switch hands so I don't have to reach across my face. Get the other side done. I like that. All right, now I have a little teeny tiny brush and I am going to go into Thanks a Latte. And I'm going to use that for under the arch of the brow for a highlight there, and then tap the edge and do the inner corner of my eye. Do that on the other side. Okay. And just a little swipe to soften it. Now I am going to do under my eyelashes, and I think today I'm going to go back into that Are You Kitten? I don't want anything too terribly dark. I'm just running errands today. So starting out here at the corner, under my lashes, about 2/3 of the way in. And repeating, just tapping the end of that brush on there, tapping it off, and going 2/3. All right, and I have been experimenting with, instead of tight lining with eyeliner, because I've got some dry eye issues, especially on my right eye, doing it with, what is this stuff? This stuff is eyeshadow. Doing it with eyeshadow and really working it into the lash line and not getting it down where the oil glands are. So I'm going to use Teddy Bear, that I believe is the darkest, certainly the darkest matte color. Picking it up. All right, and now just really working at the lash line, those upper lashes, get a little bit more, inner corner, all right, so you can see the definition that I got out of this eye compared to this eye. And I'm going to try to come in really close and let you see that. All right, so now I will do the other eye, same technique. All right, and the shadow is all done. I'm just going to soften underneath with my blending brush. Now, before I run off and do my mascara, I wanted to show you a gloss that I picked up at Target yesterday. My Target now has about half a dozen new brands of clean makeup and brands I'd never heard of before. This is something called Starling by Noya. And there was something called Zuzu. Anyway, I was looking and I'm like, oh, I'll pick up a bunch of these and I'll do a haul from Target. And when I think haul from Target, I think kind of budget friendly. And I picked up this foundation, and you couldn't swatch it. It was sealed up and there were no testers. And I was like, well, I'll just try this one. I was going to toss it in my cart. I looked at the price, $28.99. And then I started looking a little bit more closely at the products, and there was an eyeshadow palette by a different brand, and it was $24.99 for a 4-shade palette, you know, about that big. So this one was a relative bargain at, I think it was $8.99. So I thought I would start at the shallow end of the pool, considering you couldn't swatch any of these. I'm going to go ahead and put some lip liner on. And this is from Ulta. And what color is it? This is Rustic from Ulta. And like I said, this is a natural lip gloss, Land of the Glossed, and it's, oh, Land of the Glossed is the name of this color. And since it was warm, I thought, well, right, how far wrong can I go? So, oh wow, that is, okay, pretty, gorgeous, lovely, there we go. This is feeling much more like a liquid lipstick than a lip gloss. I like a lot of moisture. I don't do liquid lipstick. They're too drying for me. But holy cow, that is some really highly pigmented color there. So I'm gonna go put mascara on. I'll be right back. And here is the final look. If you liked this video, can you let me know by giving it a thumbs up? And I sure would love it if you would subscribe. I post every Monday and Thursday, but sometimes I sneak in a bonus video, so if you hit the bell, you'll find out about those. Thanks so much for joining me and have a really fantastic day.